I'm here with Keith Winfree. Keith, can you tell me a little bit about how you help companies?
Well, we help companies in a lot of different ways. The best way I can explain it is what I call my 7 killers. The first one is sales and marketing. And just as an example, I've researched over the last 40 years that there are really 7 major groups of reasons why companies fail. First one, of course, is sales and marketing. Everybody thinks they can sell, but what I've found is that they're not selling in the right way. The second way is recruiting and hiring. A lot of people feel like, a lot of HR departments think that they can hire people correctly, but many times what they're doing is they're just finding somebody and bringing them in and seeing if they stick. And we have a much more sophisticated exam and testing and onboarding process. Do it right, you're going to be much more successful. That's another way, another killer. Another thing we can do is work on cash management. I used to work for a company like Ernst & Young. It was Arthur Young then. Some of you probably know what knew Arthur Young. But we can work on cash management, net profit, and gross margin. I find that a lot of small business people, even with people less than 200,000 in gross, people less than 200,000 in gross sales many times, don't have an income statement, don't have a balance sheet. We work with CPAs to help them put that together so that they know what their net profit and gross margin is, and manage their cash. The other thing is just innovation. That's one of my strong suits, is how to innovate. And if you don't innovate in today's market, you're going to fall behind. And the other one is coaching and mentoring. A lot of middle management has been ripped out of a lot of companies. Small companies don't have middle management. So the coaching and mentoring of people is critical. Sometimes people bring us in to help with certain executives. So I do some executive coaching as well as middle management, if they have it, or top management. Another one is what I call kind of a catch-all: leadership, legal, risk management, and wealth management. I'm not going to go into detail. They're pretty self-explanatory. We deal with those. And then finally, how to leave your company with some money. Exit planning, succession planning, and what I call valuing the business. Many times people don't understand that if I can increase your value, that is, put more dollars to the owner on the bottom line, when we sell that business, we could sell that for 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 times what the dollars are on the bottom line when we sell the business. And a lot of people don't look at that and don't think about that. They just shut the business down, small business. And so we try to help them with that.
If you were coaching me, what approach would you take?
Well, number one, I'd get to know you. Get to know what you sell, what you make, or what service you provide, what products you sell. We have some testing that we go through. I believe that there has to be a good chemistry. I need to understand your values. I need to understand your goals. And we basically deliver our services in really several ways. Number one, for the sales and marketing class, which is a separate class for owners and salespeople, independent reps, that meets every Friday for 3 hours, Friday afternoon. And then we put you in that to get your sales up, so you're putting money on the bottom line. And then when you graduate out of that, we then move you into what I call the owner's program. And we go over just what I just went over, other than sales and marketing. All those areas to build your business, to grow your business so that it survives and thrives. And so at the end of the day, you can sell it and use that money for retirement, or live whatever you want, live the way you want to live.
What is it that makes you different?
Well, we do guarantee. We have some small programs, a 3-month program, a 6-month program, which is not guaranteed. That we run into a lot of people who just don't have the money for the guarantee. But the guarantee does differentiate us from other coaching programs and other academic education programs. You're not going to get a guarantee from any of the universities or any of the for-profit, what I call for-profit schools. They're not going to guarantee their business. They're not going to stay with you until you're successful. With our guarantee, we stay with you, we establish your goal. It's got to be a two-way street. It's got to be reasonable. You can't say, "Oh, I want to have $1 billion," you know, that kind of thing, or make $1 billion. You know, I'll do that with you, but it'll be multiple levels, and I'll get paid for it. But what differentiates us basically is our guarantee. We stay with you until you achieve your goal. And just quickly, it's not just coaching. I have several case studies where I started with somebody in one field and it didn't work out. And they just didn't pay me any more money. They just stayed with me, and we changed to another. I mentored them basically. And mentoring and coaching are two different things. And so I mentored them into a new career, adjusted a few things, and they took off. I have quite a number of people here in Louisville and around the country. I've been a national coach, international coach. I've coached people in Canada as well as the United States. Just about every state in the union I've coached people. So I always say, you know, my name's Keith Winfree. I'm the president and founder of Winfree Business Growth Advisors. Results guaranteed.